All right, ladies and gentlemen, you have some extra content this week from the Trudge Report. We're going to do our NFL wildcard picks. We're going to get right into it. It's going to be a short video, probably 10 or 15 minutes. Just our picks for each wildcard game through Monday night, and maybe a little shit talking while we're at it. So, Greg, give us the first game, and what we'll do, guys, we'll just go around game by game. We'll all make our picks for each game, and we'll just go like that.
Sounds good. Our first game up tomorrow afternoon is going to be the Chargers at the Texans. I am going Chargers here. They're I don't even think they're the underdog if the seeding was shook out the way it's supposed to. But yeah, I think the Chargers are gonna dust the Texans by at least a score.
Okay,
Chargers are a 3-point road dog or favorite. I'm sorry. Go ahead, Corey.
The Chargers are.
That's exactly what I was about to say. And normally on the spread, the home team gets 3 automatically, right? So the odds are they're gonna win by a touchdown at least, right? Something like that.
Well, they're favored.
They're saying 3. I mean, I get what you're thinking, but no, they're just saying 3. They're factoring in like the home crowd advantage. You might get like a field goal baked into that. You know what I mean? But they're still saying they're gonna lose. Yeah.
All right, I'm going Chargers too.
Bill?
I'm going to say that the Texans win the game.
You just like a hot take.
He does like a hot take.
I love that shit.
Good Friday afternoon troll from Bill.
Yeah.
I'm going Chargers too. I think Stroud regressed just a little bit, which is expected. I still think he's really good. But, dude, the Texans defense, I don't think they can stop the run game at all. And you know Harbaugh is going to freaking run it down their throats, and then Herbert's going to throw a few dimes. So I'm going Chargers.
My logic on this, boys, since you think I'm trolling, is Stroud has regressed slightly. However, he has a very good team around him. And he hasn't had to do a lot to win. You know what I mean?
But they haven't really won that much. What are they, 9-7?
But they won a lot coming out of the gate. I mean,
that's true.
They're your sleeper
they
team,
won.
Sean.
They won a lot coming out of the gate when they still had Stephon Diggs and Tank Dell healthy.
Yeah,
and a healthy Nico Collins. So
I was always going to pick the Chargers. We know that. So,
yay.
They're a different team with Harbaugh at the helm. I will say
Big
that.
time. All right. Cool. I like it. So we got 3 Chargers, 1 Texans. Keep it moving.
Oh, and also real quick, I do pick Texas tonight by 6.
I was going to save that. I was going to save that for the very, very end.
Yeah,
but I'll take that. I'm with you. I'll ride with you.
All right.
Let's
ride.
Next one.
All right, Steelers Ravens tomorrow night, 8 p.m.
Me?
Yeah, please.
Steelers. I don't know how much money you guys have set aside in your life or whatever, but
that was last week's episode.
Steelers plus 9.5 is an absolute lock, and I'm gonna put some logic behind this. Steelers Ravens playoff game. Come on, Sean even knows it's gonna be a field goal game. This is Levon Kirkland action. This is Greg Lloyd, Ray Lewis. This is Terrell Suggs. This game is gonna be met in the Tony Saragusa. I mean, Jonathan Ogden. What are we doing? This game is gonna be a slugfest.
Hold on 1 second. Just for clarification and for the listeners, Steelers 9.5, meaning even if they lose, they will lose by 9. They will lose by less than 9.5 points.
Correct.
Right.
Or 9 points. Okay. Just for the
I
listeners.
haven't been more confident in a bet all year than that. I will say that.
Okay.
I'm dead serious.
I'll take the 9.5, but I'm still going Ravens. Obviously, they're going to win. But yeah, I think the Steelers can. I don't want to say easily because it also could freaking be a blowout. But I think the Steelers very much will come in under 9.5.
Yeah, the Steelers could blow them out too, which is why the money line's a great play. Good point, Sean. The Steelers definitely could blow them out.
Sorry.
And the money line is plus 400. So the rest of your money you got in your 401k, you put on that, the money line.
Self autocorrect there. The Ravens could blow them out, but I'm going Ravens, obviously. Moving on.
Steelers, one and done.
What?
They're cooked. They're cooked. George Pickens can't catch a fucking football. And then he wants to fight the fans. So
is he hurt still?
Who, George Pickens?
Yeah,
like I know he's fragile little ego. Maybe.
Right.
Hold on though. Let me give you guys some logic real quick though. The Steelers have had a very, very tough schedule at the end of the year here.
Yes.
We may have not won, but we're battle tested. You can say what you want about the Bengals; they're a red hot team. We played the Chiefs, the Eagles, the Ravens. We beat the Ravens the week before that. So,
No, fair enough.
You know what I mean? So
you also beat the Ravens on three Justin Tucker missed field goals. But you're right.
Right.
You're right. I agree. Corey.
Sorry, my daughter is yelling at me from the window.
was she
What's her
yelling
pick?
go Steelers?
No, it's Baltimore, unfortunately. Hey, where is this game?
In Baltimore.
Baltimore.
It's in Baltimore. Yeah, I mean the players, they know that they'll likely be shot if they don't win. So
I think that is less of a factor in a game like this because it's a divisional game and they play all the time, but it's still a factor, home field advantage. But I think it's less of a factor than it would be if Baltimore was playing, the Texans or something like that.
Again, when you're in Baltimore, you got to be afraid to walk out the stadium if you lose. So
True that.
The Steelers will be there deep, okay? And I also want to say this, the windows in those defenses get so much tighter in the playoffs. We all know Sean's boy Lamar is going to choke again. We don't know if it'll be against the Steelers. That man's going to choke, though, at one point or another.
He's only got 3 interceptions all year. He's a different
How many
man.
Super Bowls?
He's a different man.
Okay.
He's a different man.
What's his postseason record? It's pretty bad.
It'll be a good game. It'll be a good game.
2 wins and 4 losses. That's Lamar's playoff record.
Oh, I know it's not good, but hey, this is the year, though. This has got to be the year.
He's better bring Kodak Black with him.
Yeah. All right, keep it moving, Greg.
Next up, Sunday, 1:00, Broncos Bills.
Ooh, I'll go first on this one. Bills. And I like Bo Nix. I like Sean Payton, but just like the Ravens beating the Steelers, Buffalo is a different team this year. Josh Allen is he's playing differently.
And it has a potential to be a snow game.
Yeah, baby.
So we'll see. But yeah, I'm going Bills too. Josh Allen's just
he's elite.
Yep. I hate to say it. He's had an elite year. So
this year he is playing elite.
Yep.
We'll say that.
So you agree with Tyler?
Yes.
God.
I agree with my own opinion.
Yes.
Yeah. You guys probably have a group chat with her. Anyway.
Definitely not.
Yeah, I know. It's for new podcast coming out shortly, excluding Corey, of course.
It's gonna be called Hey Guys.
Sorry.
Josh and the boys.
Too much. Daddy Josh. Yeah, Bills. They are gonna get bounced, but it's not gonna be this game. So that's it.
Okay. Bill?
Bills by a lot. Yep.
Yeah.
Bills by a lot. Bills
so.
to the Super Bowl probably too.
Ooh, I love it.
I hate it and I love it.
What is wrong with you people?
I like the Bills. I've always liked the Bills. I don't think they're going to the Super Bowl because that would mean the Ravens have to lose. But I called it the other day: Ravens Bills AFC Championship game.
Never.
I just can't imagine a world where the Chiefs aren't gonna.
Oh, I can totally.
Game, but
right.
I don't know. No, I don't think so. But we'll see.
No, you're right. It's hard to say the Chiefs aren't going to be there.
Yeah.
I don't think so at all. But in any event, moving on. Sunday, 4:30, Packers at the Philadelphia Eagles.
This is the easiest one, guys.
I'll say it. I'm going to take the Eagles. I don't like them. I just don't.
You don't have to say that every time either. Just
I do, because I don't want anybody that I'm softening up on my position. I just don't see the Packers. The Packers haven't beaten anyone this year. Really and truly, they haven't. I don't dislike Jordan Love. I love Matt LaFleur. Right. They have some good weapons, but they're one defensive, whatever. I forget his name now off the top of my head, but he's like just coming back and he's been in and out all year. He's really, really good, but I just don't see them. I don't see anyone.
Defensive end, you said?
I forget his. I don't remember. I was listening to it this morning. I forget his name. I'm driving, so. Yep. But Eagles.
What do you got, Bill?
Eagles by a lot. I mean, well over the 5.5 point spread for sure. I like the Eagles.
5.5.
They're just gonna fucking pound them, dude. Like they're just gonna control the whole game. So yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I hate to say it, but yeah, I think the Eagles will take this one. But I don't think it's going to be by a lot. I think it's going to be closer. I think the Packers are going to come in and play with some heart. I think Josh Jacobs runs wild. I'd love to see Saquon Barkley get a ring. I just don't want to see it with the Philadelphia fucking Eagles. So, but yeah, they win this game.
I think they're going to win by at least 2 scores, but I think somewhere like middle to the end of the fourth quarter, the Packers are going to score either a touchdown or a field goal, and it's going to be a one-possession game at some point with a little drama, but I ultimately think the Eagles win by 2 scores.
Well, that's because the script is in, Sean, but
Sean wrote it.
Yeah. Yep, Sean wrote it. Still don't understand why everybody has to hate to say it because, again, Philadelphia is literally responsible for America. And I'm sorry, do you not love America? But whatever. Yeah, Philly, obviously. I know, but I do know that I said in a text earlier with you guys that they're going to ball out on them and all this stuff and melted cheese everywhere. I do think it'll be closer than not.
Packers are tough.
Yeah, they're fine. I haven't watched the Packers in forever, but from all the stuff I was watching today about the game, a lot of people are saying they're limping into it. They're limping into Philly.
Yeah.
Injuries and whatnot.
They're not battle tested.
Our quarterback also just came back from concussion, so for like 3 weeks. So
yeah, but you have the running back in the league, so
yes, so that's Saquon is probably gonna freak out, which is nice. So yeah, Eagles. Don't know by what, but I think it'll be. I don't know. I think they could cover that spread, but yeah, we'll see.
Did you pick that one, Greg?
Yeah. I reluctantly said the Eagles.
Oh, that's right. You did.
Yeah,
It's
the word
Rashawn Gary. Sean, is who
Unreal.
you're talking about. Rashawn Gary, the edge.
I don't know if that was the name. Maybe it was. Is he just coming back?
Yeah.
Okay.
He's on and off on an injury. He's really good though. Yeah. It's still not enough.
Stuff. Next up,
Commanders, Buccaneers, Sunday
I'll
night.
take this one.
go ahead.
We're going. This is not controversial at all. We're going. This is actually. I think this is how Vegas sees it too. Is we're going with my boy Baker. Yep, Vegas is on my side here. They're -3. So, but I love Jaden Daniels. The Commanders, I like what they're doing as well. Tampa Bay, a lot of that team, over half that team, I would say, was with Brady in one form or another. Like they've won a Super Bowl, so the coaching staff generally knows how to manage this type of game. It's a complete team. The defense, yeah, sure, but it's not the worst defense, and the O line is good. They have the pieces of a playoff team, is what I mean. And I think as long as Baker doesn't get real stupid, which we all know, Greg, that can happen, but as long as he just keeps the game calm and Jaden doesn't go too nuclear, I do think that the Bucs pull this out.
All right, fair assessment. Corey, what do you got?
I'm taking the Bucs too, but I don't really have any logical reason for that other than it being in Tampa, and it's just where I think it's going.
Okay. Greg?
Hats off to my boy Baker Mayfield, who has really come into his own, and since leaving the Cleveland Browns, he is like I said earlier today, he's a team leader. He seems like an everyman's quarterback. But he is still Baker Mayfield and still makes the same mistakes that Baker Mayfield makes. And while they are a good team, and while they do have one of the best overall wide receivers in the league, I'm going to go Commanders. I think they edged this one out. They got a lot of momentum going into this game. Jaden Daniels is a beast. Terry McLaurin is a monster.
Love him. Love that guy.
Terry McLaurin is one of the best wide receivers in the league over the last 5-6 years, and he's done it quietly and
it's
with
so
some
good
very
to see him get a good
quarterbacks.
quarterback, dude.
Yes.
Like finally, because he deserved it.
Absolutely. So I'm picking the Commanders. I think they surprise everybody with this and keep it rolling.
I love it.
I think it's a great matchup. I think if I don't anybody can win in the playoffs. Obviously, it's one and done. I wouldn't disrespect any team like that made it in. I really wouldn't. But I do think, all things considered, this is the best matchup that the Commanders could have gotten. Besides, a first-round bye, or besides a first-round bye, obviously. But I'm obviously going Commanders. That's my team.
Yep.
Will always be second to them.
Mm-hmm.
it's been so much fun this year. Like I have not been able to go on those kind of throw rides in so long. And just like last week, even though it wasn't televised, I was watching the last little bit, and like Terry McLaurin, the catch that he made to win the game from Marcus Mariota, it was a great thrown ball, and it had to be thrown where it was, but it was an unbelievable catch. Like just what a catch. And it's exciting. We could be a few years too early. I do understand that. Need some scar tissue. We were talking about that earlier in the thread, but I'm going. What's the spread on that?
Tampa Bay -3.
Yeah, I'm going Commanders. So, which obviously means that they'll cover the spread. So. Yeah. Love it. Can't wait. And we got the night game too, boys. I love it, dude. I'm playing some golf Sunday afternoon and watch the game. I'm so pumped for it.
Listen, hot take real quick. Nobody has to comment, so we can keep this short. But like, I think Philadelphia got screwed out of a lot of primetime games this year. Just saying.
No, they just didn't deserve it. Moving forward.
All right. Anyway,
so, have you ever met anyone not from Philly that's like, I'm a Philly fan? Like, you know, like
exactly.
No, nobody.
But you know what's crazy is the voices of the three Philly fans in the room, while also the most annoying sounding voices, they're also the loudest. So
yeah, the most passionate. Anyway, moving on.
Annoying is a better word than passionate, but no.
You know what?
But we still love you, Corey.
I know where you guys live, and I'll tell everybody else too.
All right, so last but not least, we've got the Monday Night Football game. We've got the Vikings versus the Rams. It has been moved to Arizona because the entire southern portion of California is on fire. Most of LA as well.
Prayers to them, by the way.
So
one more, prayers to them.
Absolutely.
One more reason I don't want to live there.
So I'm gonna go ahead and say it. I don't think that move helps Minnesota at all. I think Sam Darnold's had a great year. They've got some good receivers. They've got an aging but still good running back. I think the Rams take this one. I think Matt Stafford's playoff experience takes over. I think their stud receivers, their stud running back, I think, and they're going to be playing with a chip on their shoulder because their damn city is on fire. Rams take it.
Ah, that's a good point.
I'm going to agree with you, dude. I like the Vikings. I've really liked watching them, but I'm going to go Rams too. I think, to your point, they are battle tested. McVay is a effing genius. I really do believe that in terms of coaching. Puka Nacua, oh, dude, yeah. I mean, Puka Nacua, Cooper Kupp. I'm going Rams.
We're only 3 years removed from the core of this team winning a Super Bowl. So
I agree.
Let's not forget that.
I know there is no Aaron Donald, but they are. There's some young men stepping up on that defensive front.
Yeah.
What do you got, Bill?
One defensive lineman they have from Florida.
Oh, he's great. Yeah,
he's
Jared
ridiculous. Yeah, he's ridiculous. Florida State, I think. I'm going Vikings. I'm going Vikings. It's like kind of with my heart because I like Sam Darnold, man. I like vindication. You know what I mean? I like a good old comeback story. I know he's up against a lot because to me, the McVay Super Bowl, that team's won a Super Bowl factor is a big deal.
Yep.
I think they're at a disadvantage having to go to Arizona. They're out of their own thing. It's kind of like a neutral site. Vikings, they travel well, I just think that at the end of the day that the Vikings are a better team than people give them credit for this year. And that coaching staff knows how to win as well. So,
well, listen, Detroit, for the most part, shut Justin Jefferson down last week in that game. If the Rams have to keep him contained, and if they do, I think the Rams win. I don't want to say easily, but decisively.
Right, but I don't think they do.
Yeah, then maybe not. Maybe not. It's hard.
I don't think they have the scheme really to do it.
It's really hard to do. He's unbelievable.
The Lions D is ridiculous too. So
they played so good last week.
Yeah.
They played so good. They're a problem.
Yeah, so. For sure.
Corey,
tie break it. Or no, it's not tie break.
Yeah, you guys got me kind of screwed up now. You just so you know, you're helping me complete my parlay.
Little six-legger or what?
Telling my daughter to get out of this room. Yeah, it's fine, Liz. You
told her.
I came into this thinking I was going to pick Minnesota. I didn't think anybody was going to pick the Rams, but I think I'm going to stick with Minnesota just for that. But
Atta
honestly,
boy, Corey.
what Greg said about the chip being on their shoulder because of the fires, like that matters. That's emotional.
No, they're from LA. They don't care about their city. Okay, they could give one fuck about LA.
That's kind of a good point.
I'm going Minnesota just because I can't figure it out. So
right.
that's it.
Okay. All right, very good. Well, last but not least, Bill hinted at it. College football semifinal, Texas, Ohio State tonight in about an hour and a half, a little less than that.
Indeed. Hate us because they ain't us, dude. Bucks 35-17. They're on fire. They've been playing like they're Ohio State since that Michigan game. Can we not forget we're 1 week removed from them beating the supposed best team in the nation. So
dude, you're right.
And not just beating them, handing it to them.
Hammering.
So yeah.
Nothing.
Don't get me started.
5 minutes left in the second quarter. No. Oh God, I agree. I'm definitely not picking them because I just wouldn't be able to live with myself. But I have a really hard time seeing anybody else beat them. But I'm going to go Texas, and I think Texas has to force some turnovers. Texas does have an unbelievable D line, so.
Well, they got good corners too, but so does Ohio State.
Well, yeah, but you guys have powerful, like your wide receivers are unbelievable. So, but I'm gonna go Texas. What's the spread? 5.5 or something?
Oh, I don't even know. I didn't hold on.
I think it's 5.5. I think it's like 5 or 5.5. I think I looked it up earlier.
It is OSU -6.
Yeah, so okay, went up a little bit. Texas by a field goal. Sorry, Greg, can't do it.
It's all right.
That's all right, Sean. Good pick.
Them, the Chiefs, Alabama, the Yankees, none of it. Can't do it. Never.
Steelers.
Okay.
Yeah, definitely not. Although I would go for the Steelers over the Chiefs.
I do want to say this. I think that Texas is at a tactical advantage here because Ohio State, Greg, nobody thinks Oregon's the best team in the country. They're not. I never thought that, at least, because you know why? They're not built to beat teams like Ohio State. So I think Ohio State just played a spread offense, this wacky thing. You know what I mean? So coming back, playing Texas, as Sean noted, the defensive line, the offensive line, their offensive line is crazy. I mean, they've got 2 dudes on there that might go first round.
Yeah.
One like top 5.
Yeah.
So I picked Texas at the beginning of the year to win the championship. I am definitely not getting off that now. I'm going to say, field goal. Same pick as Sean. I had it locked in before I got on here, but they win by 3. But my brain does say if Ohio State plays like they've been playing, like you said, Greg, since Michigan, I mean, no one's going to stop them. So, and I'll put it this way too, guys, and I don't know if you agree. Whoever wins this game wins the national championship.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
We might have to save that for the next one because I think Notre Dame is tough, dude.
They're tough. They're tough, but I don't think they can stand to either one of these 2 teams.
So, all right, Corey. You know nothing about college.
Who's playing again?
Oh boy,
Ohio State and Texas.
Oh, okay.
New Jersey Devils.
Penn State by 1 million.
Yeah, they lost.
Yeah, fuck them. I don't know. Let's go IO.
Well, I will note this, guys. At the beginning of the year, Corey said, I don't know anything about college football. I said, Corey, Penn State would be your team. End of the year here, sure enough, Corey, that's your team. Good pick, buddy. And they had a good year. I hope you enjoyed your first season of college football.
Hats off to Penn State on a good season.
Good year to watch.
Hats off to Notre Dame for going in and did what they did last night. It was a great game.
They're not all this good, just so you know, because I've been a borderline Penn State fan for a long time.
How about hats off for the college football playoff?
Yes.
The 12 team, it's been awesome. I love this. I love it.
College football's back, baby.
I know.
There's some problems with it. You can't be having Boise State and Arizona State with the first round.
Okay, yeah.
Bama lost though to the thing anyway, so it proved that maybe they were right.
I don't know. They'll tweak it. I like the 12-team playoff overall. They will definitely tweak it, and they're going to go to 14 eventually.
Here's the thing, Sean, with that is, are you going to put Boise State in a big-time bowl game? Because that's what would have happened anyway with no conclusion. They would have just got their ass kicked. Now it's at least most teams can get in there that you're like, all right, they should be in there.
No. I'm not debating that they should be in there. Not a first round bye. That's all I'm saying.
Oh, okay, right. Okay.
I think they definitely deserve to be in the top 12, but not a first round bye.
Yeah,
But
okay, touche.
That's another conversation. Listen, all of our listeners, thank you. We're going to be back. We're going to do this again for the next round of the NFL playoffs, and we'll also preview the college football national championships at that round. And this is just a little extra content. We hope you loved it. We hope you enjoyed it. Anything you guys want to say in closing?
I would like to acknowledge the fact that the Cleveland Cavaliers are the best team in basketball and just had a phenomenal game against the Oklahoma City Thunder 2 nights ago. So
the only thing that scares me, Greg, is Oklahoma City still has a 7'1" monster lurking that has
for sure
now. So, but
for
they
sure.
looked great. They looked great. It was such a fun game.
Yep.
Can't wait. So, and they play again next week in OKC.
Yes, they do.
I'm about to win $178.
All right, we got to go. Last closing words. Anybody?
No.
Awesome. Loved all. This will be up on our YouTube channel tonight or first thing tomorrow morning. Hopefully tonight, so we can find out college football
tonight.
Hopefully it's recorded because it says scheduled meeting time is over.
Loved all.
Go Birds.